Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Welcome to today's video. In this part, we're going to break things down in a simple and easy way so you can follow along without any confusion. Let's dive in. Types of protein shakes: whey, plant-based and ready-to-drink options. Walk down any supplement aisle and you see tubs and bottles in every color. The main differences usually come down to the source of protein, how your body digests it, and whether it is powder or ready to drink. Whey and casein protein shakes, fast versus slow digestion. Whey and casein both come from milk. Whey protein digests faster for most people. It is popular for post-workout shakes because it mixes well, tastes creamy, and tends to sit light in the stomach. Casein protein digests more slowly. Some people drink it at night so their body gets a steady stream of protein while they sleep. Both can support muscle growth and recovery if your total protein intake is high enough. People with dairy allergies or lactose intolerance often do not do well with whey or casein. Some whey products are low in lactose, but others are not. If dairy upsets your stomach, you may feel better with plant-based options. Plant-based protein shakes: pea, soy, rice, and blends. Plant-based protein shakes have grown fast in the last few years. Many people pick them because they are vegan, dairy-free, easier on digestion for some. Common plant protein sources include pea, soy, rice, hemp, and mixed blends. Pea protein is popular because it has a decent taste and thick texture. Soy protein has been studied for years and can support muscle growth when intake is high enough. Rice protein can taste a bit chalky on its own, which is why many brands blend it with pea. Taste and texture vary a lot between brands. Some are smooth and creamy, others feel gritty. Many plant powders use flavorings and sweeteners, so it helps to check for added sugar and artificial flavors if those matter to you. Powder versus ready-to-drink protein shakes: which is better for you? You can buy protein as a powder or as a ready-to-drink bottle or carton. Both have their place. Powder protein shakes usually cost less per serving, let you control what you add, such as fruit or nut butter take a bit more effort, since you need a shaker or blender. Ready-to-drink shakes are fast, just open and drink, are great for work, school, or travel, often have longer ingredient lists, with extra sugar, thickeners or sweeteners. If you are often on the road, a ready-to-drink shake in your bag can stop emergency fast food runs. If you mostly drink shakes at home, powder gives you more flexibility and better value. Reading the label is key, especially with bottled shakes. Some have more sugar than a soda, while others are low in sugar and higher in fiber. How to build a healthy protein shake at home, without extra sugar. You can build a tasty, balanced protein shake with simple kitchen staples. The goal is to mix protein, carbs, and healthy fats so you stay full and energized, not just spiked with sugar. Simple protein shake formula: protein plus liquid plus flavor boosts. Use this basic formula and adjust to your taste: 1 scoop of protein powder, 1 to 2 cups of liquid, water, milk, or plant milk, optional add-ins for flavor and nutrition. Great flavor boosts include banana or frozen berries, peanut butter or almond butter, plain Greek yogurt, cinnamon, cocoa powder, or vanilla. For example, chocolate banana shake: whey or plant chocolate protein, milk or soy milk, half a banana, a spoon of peanut butter, ice. Berry yogurt shake: vanilla protein, water or almond milk, frozen berries, a scoop of Greek yogurt, cinnamon. Use frozen fruit to thicken without ice cream. For more sweetness, add a small amount of honey or dates instead of lots of sugar. How to read protein shake labels and avoid hidden sugar. Labels can look confusing, but a quick system makes them easier to handle. When you pick a protein powder or ready drink, scan it in this order: check protein per serving. Many people aim for 20 to 30 grams in a shake. Look at total sugar and added sugar. Lower is usually better, unless you are using it as a high-carb post-workout drink. Scan the ingredient list. Long lists with many gums, colors, and sweeteners are not always bad, but they are more processed. Decide how you feel about sweeteners. Some people are fine with sucralose or acesulfame potassium. Others prefer natural options like stevia or no sweeteners at all. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.